Hi, this is Anton with Best Is Now, helping men rediscover their vitality at any age. This is week 1, module 3, killing the ants. Ants are those automatic negative thoughts that we always have in our head. You're not good enough. This isn't going to work. I never can do that sort of thing. What's wrong with you? We just have, when you try something new especially, the ants just rise up. And where do they come from? Is it, are you a negative person? You're probably not. We all have ants in our head. And those are there because they are part of a survival mechanism called the negativity bias. And the negativity bias is just something that has made it possible for us to survive for hundreds of thousands of years, millions of years, whatever it is, the evolution that got us here. The negativity bias is the part of us that is constantly keeping track of what's going on around us and is worried about where's the tiger, where's the hole in the ground, where's the quicksand. It is monitoring the world around you, and it is looking for CNN to pop up around the corner. It is why people watch the news and why that news is successful and why the good news just kind of, it's nice, but it doesn't market very well. Because when everything is good, when everything is going along just fine, our brain relaxes and says, we're good, we can relax, we can take a little bit of time to strengthen and recover. Meanwhile, the back of your brain is using your eyes and ears to go, oh, I heard a crunch back there, here comes the tiger. Oh, it was just mom walking around the corner, it wasn't the tiger, I can relax again. But this is going on constantly, and so when everything is fine, your brain is happy, and your brain wants to make everything happy. That's why people don't try new things. That's why we get stuck, because we want to have things in order so that we can relax and we go, oh, this is good. I've got a little bit of savings in the bank. I've got a roof over my head. I've got food in the fridge. Everyone's fine. Everyone's home. Those are good things. I don't mean to sound like I'm mocking those. Those are great things. But when everything is good, we are kind of sedentary, and when something goes bad, suddenly we freak out. Or when we see the possibility of doing something, we go, okay, you know what? I'm going to do this vitality challenge because I'm tired of feeling like things are falling apart, and I'm tired of getting older, and I don't think I don't think that I should feel as old as I do, because I see other guys my age that are feeling great and doing great. They're killing it, So when you start to think like that, your brain goes, oh no, it goes into panic and goes, oh no, he's getting some ideas. The regular, easy conditioning and life that we have set up here, everything's in order. And now you're like messing it up. Stop. And it starts feeding you these thoughts. It goes, oh, you're crazy. This is never going to work. What are you even thinking trying this? You are already too old, too fat, too tired. This is the way it is. This is normal. You talk to the doctor. He said so. And all of this shit is going on in your head. It's the negativity bias trying to keep you here. It's going, no, we're not going up those stairs. We're not climbing that mountain to see the view, because we're actually pretty good here. And if you climb the mountain, there might be tigers along the way. There might be rock avalanches. You might get exhausted. You might have a heart attack. It's like all this crap it thinks of to keep you here, because right now where you are here, everything's fine. It's the good news. And so it says, stay here. And you get this crazy idea that you want life to be better. You want you to be better. And it goes, no! And it thinks up a million reasons to stop you and keep you here. And that's what ants are. And that's part of what has made us survive when the tigers were there. when bad things are about to happen, we hear that. You know, when you're driving, I don't know if you've ever seen this, where you notice something out of the corner of your eye, and before you can even think of it, you react. Because your brain is monitoring the negativity bias, sees the danger, and it saves you from that danger. But when we get into the mental space, when we get into the kind of the creative mind space, it just kind of goes crazy. No, 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 we're good here. So you get the idea. And should we kill them? Probably not. You can try, but they're not going to go away. But they don't need to take over. You can go. You can recognize and go, oh, wait, that's just the negativity bias, you know, stirring up a bunch of its crap. Okay, it's not real. There's no danger here. If I do something to make my life better, if I climb that mountain, it's going to be fine. So shut up, negativity bias. I gotcha. There's a movie called The Beautiful Mind. And in the story, the protagonist had these hallucinations or these visions, and there were these people that were in his brain telling him to do stuff. They were wreaking havoc in his mind. He was a brilliant man, but he was being held back by these people in his head, by these voices in his head. Anyway, later in the movie, it turns out that he's figured out how to make things work, and the people around him go, oh, you got rid of those ghosts, you got rid of those voices. And I love this. He said, no, they're still there, I just don't listen to them anymore. So that is how we are going to train our ants. When they tell you that this is a bad idea, that getting better is a bad idea, when they tell you this is impossible, when they tell you, what are you thinking? You're nuts. You are the way you are, and we're not going to change it. It's just those nasty little ants trying to get in your head, and they may not ever stop their chatter. But you, now that you know who they are, just like the guy in The Beautiful Mind, you can go, oh, okay, there you guys are, but you know what? I'm not listening to you. Because the part of your brain that protects you when suddenly the bicycle goes zooming by, it is still working, and it will make you stop. It will make you respond. But that other kind of creative part of our mind, and that thing where you have the control to eat better food, to bring more movement into your life, to train yourself into positive thoughts, all of that can supersede, can rise above, can squelch the voice of the ants. So we're going to not get rid of the ants, we're just going to stop listening to them. Because we are on this journey together, and we are going to make our lives better regardless of what the ants and the negative people in our lives have to say. Because once you've experienced feeling great, you will never go back. The little things we do to make adjustments in your life for you to try out so that you can feel what it feels to feel great. Then you can, when this is over, you can go back to doing what you used to do. If you want to, kind of doubt it that you will. Because like I said, once you've experienced feeling great, you will never go back. This is Anton with Best Is Now. Remember, be good to those you love and be good to yourself.